So what is going on, you cocksuckers? It's Robo here, and today I wanted to give you guys a quick guide on how to craft the Venom X. So the first thing you want to do is go ahead and get a Phantom Zombie. One of these will spawn the first time you exit Pack-a-Punch per round, so you'll want to head over to this water trap and make sure you let it get hit by the water trap's damage. The best way to do this is to get a pretty solid lead on the Phantom and get it behind you and get it to activate as you're running in front of it. What this is going to do is open this little junction box inside of the comms room. Once you have confirmed this box is open, go ahead and kill the Phantom. Now make your way over to this box and notice each of the lights that are lit up inside of it. Now these buttons are going to be different each time you try this, so what we have is a formula that's going to let you know which button you need to press. So in this case we've got blue, red, green, green, making a total of 4 buttons in the box. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up my handy dandy little formula here. So the first thing you're going to want to do is take note of the number of buttons in the box. So in this case we've got 4. So we're going to look at the X equals 4 section, which will in this case be our second section here on this little cheat sheet. And I promise you this is not as hard as it looks. It's just a bunch of letters and numbers, but once you get the basic understanding of it, it's actually pretty simple. Admittedly, it was pretty difficult when we first looked at it, but after a good 5 hours of watching other people's streams and how they got it, after I put the pieces together, I came up with this. So I really hope this was helpful because damn, I'm tired. So in each section there are a set of conditions. That is the C1, C2, C3, and C4. Those are going to tell you what button. To help you better understand what's going on, I'm going to give you a little bit of background on what the actual syntax, that is the way it's written and what it means. I'm going to give you an idea of what that actually is. So this is actually kind of written like computer code, and I'm going to break that down for you. So highlighted in red we have what's called a conditional statement. That's kind of notated by that question mark to the right of the red writing. So on the left side you have the condition, and on the right side of the question mark you have what to do if the condition is true. So if the condition on the left is true, then you do this, highlighted in red right now. Otherwise you do this, which in this Easter egg basically says, if this condition is true, press this button, otherwise move to the next condition. That's what C2 means, move to condition 2. So that's essentially all you need to do. Find your section, which is determined by how many lights are in the box. Go to that section. In this case we have 4 lights in the box, so X is equal to 4. We go to that section and we go through each condition list. And I don't even have to finish condition 1 because I didn't even have a yellow light, so I can go immediately to condition 2. So I'm just going to read C2 off to you like I would read it in my head. So first we've got BL, that's button lowest. W means white, so button lowest is white, and the sum of B, black, is equal to 0. That means adding all the black lights up to 0. If that is true, press button 1, but we don't even have to read that because we don't have a white light, so we can just skip C2 completely and move to C3. So we get to C3. What do we see? Sum of B, black. We don't even have a black. We can skip it. Go to C4. C4, if none of those conditions are met, then you press button 3, and you'll see in a moment that I actually pressed the third button from the top and it's correct. If it were incorrect, the door would close and I would have to wait till the next round to retry it, where I would receive a different set of buttons. So once you have pressed your correct button, your character will say kind of like a positive quote, and then you can move on to the next step. What you need to do now is actually trap a zombie in this little containment section here. You're going to want to kind of lead it back and then sprint over to this little table and hold square while the zombie is over the little circular pad there, and it's going to trap it inside, and it's going to start a timer. Depending on how many people are in your game, this timer is going to vary, but once that timer starts you can kill the extra zombies. The zombie inside is going to save you, stay alive, and actually give you time to do what you need to do. Head up to this computer terminal here and hold square. You're going to notice the computer terminals on the left and right hand side are going to have these grids on them, in which case you actually need to move the red box to the blue box. But the only problem is it's kind of like a maze. There's invisible walls there that you have to avoid, and the way you figure out the maze path you take is by these computer terminals around the area. Now you're going to have to go to each one and see which one exactly matches the grid you have on your current computer terminal. Now I've provided a little cheat sheet here for you. I didn't make this. Credit goes to those guys there. They have their watermarks all over it, but you're going to be able to use this to navigate that red square to the blue diamond, and once you do that on each of the 2 computer terminals enough times, you're going to actually get a confirmation sound. Keep in mind, if you do fail this, you're going to have to wait till the next round and a phantom cryptid is going to spawn, and it's very important that you take those guys out very quickly because they're pretty deadly. But once you finish the computer terminals, your Venom X is going to be sitting in this vault here, and it will replace a weapon. It's not a free weapon pickup. So hope this tutorial was helpful. If not, just leave a comment down below. And if you want to stay up to date with all of the latest Call of Duty Zombies news and Easter egg guides, there is this app in the iOS App Store right now for free that has all of the Easter egg guides for all of the maps. We have Android coming very soon. I hope you guys will just take the time to check it out. It's completely free, won't cost you but 10 seconds of your time to download, and you get all access to all zombie news and things like that. But I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.